Hey, heroes. It's Butch Phillips. We're here tonight with Unleashing the Power of Artificial Intelligence, our 5-day social media AI gathering, I guess, for the lack of the best word here. We want to make sure that when we're done tonight, that everyone has a good idea of how to use what we're working on. The hardest part about what we're doing here is to make sure that you're staying ahead of the curve. That's my goal, is to keep people ahead of the curve. If you can hear me, if you can see me okay, please put a 5 in the chat. That way I can see, make sure that you guys are hearing me okay. So awesome. They're coming in. You know, I always say that if you don't see any 5s, you know they didn't hear you. So the main purpose is not to go from organic to 100% online social media. That is not my goal. We had a sign up today that Miss Amanda, using social media training, the find ad message, posting in comments, asking the question, "Are you open?" She watched the video, talked with the husband. 2 weeks later, we signed her up this afternoon, and she's on fire. She's ready to go. I almost hate to say this, our last 3 signups have come out of Illinois. Yeah. I don't know what's going on in Illinois, but you guys stay away from it. Bush is headed that way. So it looks like I'm going to have to be going to Chicago here pretty soon, which I love. So basically, the way this week's going to run tonight, we'll run for about an hour. I'm going to stay on track, hopefully. Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night will be 7 to 8 p.m. Central Time. That way we come in just right after Circle Up with Coach JP tomorrow night and before Wind Down Wednesday. Thursday we come in a little bit early. And then Saturday morning we're going to go from 11:30 until 1 o'clock. That's 11:30 a.m. Central to 1 p.m. Central. The purpose for that is going to be going through and finishing up on tools. We might have a bonus tool or two, and then having a question and answer time. When we're done tonight, tomorrow, I'll try to get them out this evening. It just depends on how fast everything posts. But if you'll take the transcript and follow it step by step on a couple of these tools, you're going to be able to create tonight content that you can post for the rest of this month. I wanted to make sure that was possible. There'll be a couple, one of the tools, I'll show you how to use it, but then it'll be a couple of days, we'll talk about a partner to that and how we can actually build out a video and never have anything going on. So each one of these tools is going to build. Each one of these tools go hand in hand. I do not have the signups yet. Poor Mr. Ryan with TRO is going nuts. This thing, you know, when you tell a nerd sick 'em, they do. It's just getting him to get us all done and ready I'm waiting on them. So let's get started. Like I said, this is the Unleashing the Power of Artificial Intelligence for Social Media. The term zero to hero, what does that mean? Just what it says, starting out from zero knowledge, zero income, zero vacations, to hero, helping everyone realize opportunities or reach opportunities. I like realize, because many times we stop ourselves. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off this, and we're going to talk about the role of AI in modern social media. AI isn't a buzzword. AI has been around for almost 75 years. Most people don't know that. AI is in the GPS, it's in your vacuum sweeper, it's in your refrigerator, it's in your car, it's in your cell phone, it was in the caller ID. All of that stuff was AI. Early days, but it was AI. So the algorithm is all it is a mathematical equation to track and find relevant responses to your question. Now, chatbots, they're coming. Right now, I can build a chatbot that looks like me, sounds like me, answers questions like me, and Lord help, he almost tells the same jokes. So call it good, call it bad. But what that does is now you can put your AI, your virtual assistant, to work 24/7 for you and do things that you can be concentrating on other things. So when I talk about the role, that's kind of where we're at. What we're looking at is boosting content creation with AI. We can analyze data sets to determine what kind of content resonates the best with your audience. You'll hear it called an A/B test. Do the same post with 2, 3, 4 different headlines. That way you see what your audience responds to. If you talk to your audience about going to a hockey game and they're all baseball fans, they're not going to be your audience very long. So you got to find what's there. How do you find it? You got to create it. You got to build it. You got to test it. The second thing is with AI, you can make a post funny. You can make a post, as it says, compelling, entertaining, informative, witty. You can make a post that a third grader can read. And we can even generate video content at a fraction, and I'm talking seconds to minutes instead of hour to multiple hours. And not only that, we can then tailor content to the individual user's preferences. If the people are looking for what your next post is, they're engaged. They're looking for you. They want to see what's going on. So the power of Chat GPT and content iteration is very, very, very simple. It's having a consistent flow of unique ideas. When you set up a prompt to go into Chat GPT, odds are nobody else has written that prompt. Nobody else is going to get the same response that you're going to get. Imagine sitting down with Sheldon from the Big Bang, Einstein. I can go on and on and on, and having all of them answer questions for you. Well, I hope I understood a whole lot of them, but that's what Chat GPT does. Now, we're going to talk about chat just real quick. We're going to talk about how you can write a prompt to get what you want. And I'm going to show you a bad prompt. Tell me how to sell network marketing. Selling in the context of network marketing requires a unique approach compared to traditional sales. First step is to select a reputable network marketing company. So it gives me some goals. It tells me what I need to do. Got to have a good mindset, but watch this. Tell me how to build my brand, helping women in their 20s to 30s become stay-at-home moms, giving the children the best vacations, quality time, and earning significant income from my network marketing business. Clearly define your target audience. Understand their pain points, desires, challenges. What are their dreams? What are their fears? What are motivate them? Clearly communicate how your network marketing business can fulfill their aspirations. Your UVP should emphasize a balance between family time and financial independence. Build an online presence, content marketing, showcase success stories, personal branding, offer value beyond, community building, training, workshops, email marketing, partnerships, consistency, legal compliance, measure and adapt. Remember that authenticity, empathy, and a genuine desire to help others achieve their goals should be at the core of your brand. So that is when I talk about a bad prompt versus a good prompt. Now, how can this help you build content? I'm going to come in here and say, create me 31 days of travel related positive attitude quotes that I can use on Canva for Reels. So there's the 31 days. I love how he tells me every time to make sure I feel free to use these quotes. So I'm going to take these quotes. I've shown some of you this. I'm going through this again so you have the step by step. I take those. I come over here to Canva. Click on social media. Now I use the Instagram story. That way I'm using a vertical. Most of my templates will run on a vertical. Most of them reels are on a vertical. And I'm going to type in travel for my template. And then we're going to look through here and find us a motion triplet that's a sound. I want more than just a sound. Here we go. I like this one. So now I don't want this really great site, and I don't want follow us. So that's going to be my template. So the next thing I've got to do is come down here to Excel or Google Sheets, open a brand new, and paste into the Excel, do a file save as, and I'm going to browse these out just to put them in a folder. So I'm going to come down to here because every time I do one of these, I always save them just so that I've got them. And guys, you want to make sure that if you do nothing else, make sure you build yourself a very good architectural file system using File Explorer. It is a godsend when you're trying to find. So we'll be into September quotes, travel. I'll open that and I'm going to do a CSV file, comma delimited. And I'm going to put down travel. That way I just know where I'm going to go find it. So I now have my 30. So I'm going to come back to Canva. I'm going to come over here and find bulk create. I'm going to click on upload. Go back in and find my folder. Okay, so there's my quotes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click in the deal here where the quote is. I'm going to hit the three dots. Come on. Did I hit the wrong one? I guess that one's not grouping. That one doesn't have motion, so let's get rid of it and we'll go with a different one. How about that, guys? So let's come back up here to design. Travel. So you got to look for that little play button in the bottom corner down there. Oh, this one looks pretty good. No, I don't want something sprouting up. So this is the hardest one I have usually. Yeah, we'll do this one. So we've got a good time movement there. We're going to come back to the bulk create, upload, travel, open. Connect data. Now, when you connect data in this first one, you want to go into the box and remove your brackets and any parentheses you have. Make it a little bit bigger. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to click on continue. Boom, done. There is 30 more. So you have your first one. We're going to generate 30 more pages. It's done. So your quote is there in full. She's walking. You still have 8 seconds of video movement. That is very, very, very important. The average attention span is 8 seconds. We talked about this a little bit last time. A couple of days ago, I got my August YouTube stats. In May, I had 4 minutes of watch time on my videos on YouTube. In August, I had 28.1 thousand minutes watch time on my videos in YouTube. So now we're going to click share. We're going to click on download. Download pages as separate files. Okay. So all 30 pages. Click on download. This will take just a minute. So while this is downloading, we're going to talk a little bit about the reason why you want that 8 seconds. Algorithms, as you've been taught, are worthless. They don't exist. It's how much people are viewing your content, participating, engaging in your content, and following you in repetitive comments. If you post a 1-minute video and they watch 8 seconds of it, you've got a fifth, a 10th, a 12th of the video watched. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok says you're not relevant. You're not important. Nobody's watching your stuff. If you post an 8-second video, they watch 8 seconds. That is 100%. That means that video is relevant. It's at the top of the charts in YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be out there where, oh, they left me an emoji? No. You want to be where people are watching and seeing you. We'll come back to this here in just a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save this right now in the same folder where I created them. And then I'm going to move them to a Google Drive. We'll do that a little bit later. It may be even tomorrow when we get there. The purpose of that is real simple. That makes it easy to connect to our scheduler. And that's what we want to do, is connect. So bulk one. So it is now being saved. So I'm going to jump out of here and I'm going to go back to our presentation. So that's Chat GPT. They can give you video lines. Chat can give you anything you need. Now, boosting content creation with AI Chat GPT, generate quotes, content, inspirationals, anything that you want crafted into an ebook, a blog post, anything. You can train Chat GPT. You can train Toby, and I'll talk more about Toby as we're getting more toward the end of the week. Toby and VS Scheduler. So as we are talking about chat, you want to make sure everything you're doing aligns with your brand. You have a partner. That's what AI is. It's a partner. Now, you've got to make sure that when you're putting this stuff together, that you think about again, who's watching it, who's seeing it. Why am I worried about that? Because I want to react with my client. I want to react with people that want to hear what I'm saying.
What's the longest time you've worked for any single employer? Is that it? Yes. So when
We'll jump in here and I'll mute Candace real quick if I can find her. Oh, she did. So we want to skyrocket our conversion rates through AI. If people just look at it and they don't click on it, you don't hear from them. You want them making a comment. You want them responding to your link. You want them opening up that landing page. You want them taking advantage of their free stuff. The number one way to sell, and folks, if you don't think you're a salesman, you better get out of this business, because we sell ourselves, we sell our product, we sell what we're doing. Everything is sales. The number one sales tool on social media right now is videos. Believe it or not, it is long-term videos. Sorry, not long-term, long form. My teeth, I'm still getting used to. Long form videos on YouTube. Think about that 10-year-old boy. What is he doing all day long? Playing video games. What's mom doing? Watching him. What's mom doing? She's watching Netflix. They're on YouTube watching movies. I can take a 60-minute video, chop it down into 61-minute videos, make those videos promote my long form, make sure my long form is full of value on content. I've got a customer. I've got someone that's going to follow us. And here's how we do videos that are so far beyond anything you could ever imagine in the world of AI. We're going to use a tool called Vidiq. Now, Vidiq is a partner with YouTube. If you go to YouTube right now, you'll see Vidiq on there. They talk about, we'll help you get ideas, we'll help your SEO, we'll help all of this stuff. So you have a company with a product that YouTube is sending data constantly all day long about what ideas. Here's the top, very high. You do anything along these lines, it's going to be very high. Okay, it's going to get watched. Keyword opportunities, subscriber overviews. It'll tell you if you're going to monetize. It'll tell you all of this information. But here's what I'm looking for. Right up here is AI Generator. Now, AI Generator And I put a prompt in there that says, pull that out because it pulled all my other ones. So let me, we'll get rid of all of these. And then I'll pull the other one I had here. See, I love going live doing these. One of my mentors says, if you don't make a mistake during a presentation, you're not doing it right. So I love doing things live. I love showing what's out there. And we'll let all of this kind of get down there real quick.
Which, if you make me co-host, I'll be able to mute those people.
I will do that, Miss Judy, right now.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Not a problem.
Yeah, I'll have to tell you about last night if you weren't on. Boy, did I get humbled. But so I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna copy this headline out. And then I'm gonna come back over here and I'm gonna put it in this. And basically what I'm putting in here is create me a video to boost your social media conversions and save time with Chat GPT, a complete guide. Watch what happens. There's my title, the ultimate step-by-step tutorial. Description: in this comprehensive guide, discover how to supercharge your social media conversions and streamline your efforts using Chat GPT. With our step-by-step tutorial, you'll learn the ins and outs of leveraging Chat GPT to unlock higher conversions and maximize your social media marketing efficiency. Do you think that would make a good Facebook grab? That sounds like a pretty good grabber to me. By incorporating chat, you can create persuasive, human-like conversations that convert viewers into customers. We'll walk you through the process of getting started. We'll explore best practices as we delve deeper. We'll explore advanced strategies and techniques. There's our story. So we've got a hook, a story, and don't miss out on the chance to boost your conversions and maximize efficiency with Chat GPT. Folks, I call that done. You've got a call to action. You've got a full description to go into your video. So when you upload your video into YouTube, there's your description, there's your title. You've got a full video script. You've got a voiceover video script.
Social media conversions while saving time? Look no further. Introducing Chat GPT, the ultimate solution to maximize efficiency and skyrocket your results. In this complete guide, we'll show you step-by-step how to unlock higher social media conversions using Chat GPT. Step 1. Understanding Chat GPT. Chat GPT is an advanced artificial intelligence tool that can engage in realistic conversations with your social media followers. It ensures your brand is always present, actively responding, and driving conversions. Step 2. Setting up Chat GPT. Setting up Chat GPT is quick and easy. Just connect it to your social media accounts and customize its responses to align with your brand's tone and personality. Step 3. Engage and convert. Once set up, Chat GPT takes care of engaging your followers, answering their queries, and driving them towards conversions. You no longer have to spend hours replying to messages manually. Step 4. Analyze and optimize. Constantly monitor Chat GPT's performance and statistics to refine its responses and maximize your social media conversions. With data-driven insights, you can continuously improve your conversion rates. Step 5. Personalize and expand. As your conversions increase, dive deeper into Chat GPT's capabilities. Personalize its responses, integrate it with your CRM systems, and expand its reach across multiple platforms. Unlock higher social media conversions and maximize efficiency with Chat GPT today. Don't miss out on this game-changing tool that will revolutionize how you interact with your audience. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more insights and tutorials that will boost your digital marketing strategies.
There's your keywords. These keywords would take your SEO on a score out of 50, somewhere around 47 to 48.5. That puts you at the top. There's thumbnails. You can pull more thumbnails. Everything you need to post that video is right here. Done. There's your idea for a video. I'm going to show you later this week how to take this information and put it over into another app that will actually generate images, individuals, the entire video for you from start to finish. All you got to do is put that script in and you're done. So as we get back to the presentation, realize that vidIQ allows you to brainstorm. You can think about what would draw me as a customer to my business. Well, making money, being afraid to be on air, not knowing what to say. How do I target people? How do I get people to do something? There it is. How about a storyboard? We've all heard it since better part of 50 years now. Stories sell, facts tell. Amateurs tell, pros sell. That simple. Pros tell stories. If I were to sit down and tell you a story about a guy I know that ran away from home, thought he knew the world, thought he knew better than everybody else, thought he could do whatever he wanted to do. He was Superman. He could leap tall buildings. But he found himself living in buildings amongst people that weren't the best people to be around. His restaurants was trash cans. He woke up every morning thinking to himself, I made it through another night. And then one day, someone crossed his path and they said, you can be better. You can be better. Met a girl. That girl said, you got to go to college. You got to have a high school degree. It's amazing how women motivate us guys. But he went back to school and got his GED. Now, let me tell you about this guy, because he realized and learned that to succeed, he needed to know as much about his people and the people he wanted to reach as he did himself. So he not only has one doctorate today, he has 5. But if I could put him on your team to help you build a business, do you think you could succeed if you used the same techniques he did? Well, come along with me and let me show you as I introduce you to him, and let him help you, because you owe you. That's the story. That story will sell. That story will hit somebody. Doesn't have a call to action. That's the only thing it's missing. So you've got to put that storyboard out as you're sitting here, building out your stories. That's what you've got to do, is you've got to go through each one of these. We talked about the SEO companion, crafting descriptions, title creation, keyword research. Use the tools. Creating a voiceover script. You heard it. Refining language, clear, concise, captivating. Some people tell me I tell too many stories. I say, how do I do that? So the biggest thing.
But you're going in and out. We can't hear you. You're like real faint.
Is that better?
Much better. Thank you.
I scooted back too far away from the mic. So the biggest thing, and I usually think I'm overpowering them. The biggest thing that you want to do once you have your basic video set up is to make sure you link it into a compelling, power-driven, tell a story, call to action, make people want to respond. That's what we're looking for. How are we going to do it? Over the course of the next 4 days, I want to teach you how to use programs that will allow you to sit and look at the camera and read an iPad and read the words that you put in to vidIQ if you're scared about talking on the camera. Where it'll show you how to streamline all your processes. No manual effort. Click, click. We're going to assess needs. We're going to understand where you currently stand and where AI can help. We're going to choose the right tools. These tools, I worked and helped with a team, been a part of a team that has researched hundreds of AI tools. Companies were sending tools to them to make the cut. We're going to train and adapt. We're going to teach AI as AI teaches us. If we feed it the right data, we get the right results. We're going to monitor it. We're going to engage in it. We're going to run A/B testing on it. We're going to make sure everything we have is there. AI is a continuous learning tool. We've got to improve. We're going to adjust strategies as you gather more data. Remember one thing, the integration of AI and social media isn't just about staying current. It's about propelling your brand to the forefront with enhanced content, higher conversions, and save time. AI is your ticket from zero to hero in the competitive world of social media. The future is AI driven. Make sure your brand is a part of it. Now, guys, that's 2 companies. That's 2 apps. If you have any questions, and unmute yourself, ask. We can go back over here, look at Canva. They should be downloaded in the app, and I will basically all I do is go to a Google Drive. I pull them up and then I put them into VS Create, and we'll do that later this week. I actually use a calendar in VS Create. For those that haven't seen it, I'll go ahead and show you. This is the part of the program that we're going to be coming out with a new portal. This thing is so fluid. Every time we think we figured out what we're going to do, it changes. So I'll show you, since we're here, we're running a little bit early. My calendar is right here. I use a Google Calendar that's linked to this calendar. So that's all of my posts.
No, we don't see that if you're showing it to us.
Thank you, ma'am. Now you see why I said we're going to have a.
There we go. Now I see it.
There you go. So these are posts that I've got going out every day before I add to them. Every day. So if I want to post more, those will go in here. I'll go in, or here, I'll do my Google Drive. I'll just show you how to do this. How's that? You're going to get a little bonus tonight. Drive. So I already have drives made up where I keep my quotes, but I'm going to start from the beginning. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do a new drive, new folder, PD quotes. Canva. Create. Okay. So come through here, find the folder I just made up. Where did I put it? There it is. Missed it. Come in, file upload. So now I'm going to go back into that. This is what takes the longest right here. And if you understand this, then you know why I'm so excited about this. Do this. I've got to unzip that first. So as these finish off, we'll come back in over here. We'll go into unzipped. Just test one, make sure it works. Now, you can put sound on these in Canva if you want. I can go in and put sound on them as I'm doing it up here. But there's my files. So I'll come in here and I'm going to do a file upload. And we'll do unzipped. Control A. So it tells me we got 12 minutes left. It'll actually be about 2 or 3, and these will be done. So any questions? Unmute, ask. Don't be bashful.
Sybil
No,
typed a question in and she said, did you create your folders in advance? And do you have a list of suggested library of list of folders? And that was from
Basically,
Sybil.
what I did is I'm a nerd, so I used to build databases, so I used a very strong architecture. I started off with a folder 2 years ago that said IntelliTravel. And then I made a folder, went marketing, and I put every vendor in that marketing folder. And then I did a folder for zero to hero, and then a folder for AI. So I put the things I'm creating on the fly tonight in that AI folder. I've got a couple of hundred folders. The interesting thing, guys, if you understand what you hear, and I've been saying this a lot here lately because it's happening. 2 years ago, when we got in this business, I was searching to find how to build this business. I'm old. I don't look like anybody else. Harrietta, I'll deal with that here in just a minute. It's a good question. I had to build my client base. I didn't know social media. I know computers. I have spent the last 18 months, a lot of money, averaging somewhere around 250 hours a month in trainings on how to put this all together, how to bring it all together. The process is keep it simple. Do you half a dozen folders to start, build them out. But 2 years ago, I started building presentations, doing PowerPoint presentations, building systems, building file trackers for social media trackers. Today, I've got trackers for everything. We were sitting here and I was showing Miss Amanda some of the things I created 2 years ago, and we're talking about it right now. It fits what I'm doing right now. I had no reason why I did that 2 years ago. What's it work? So think it, do it, be it. Okay, we've got our uploads, so everything's done. So I'm gonna come back over here to Voyager Social, auto import. I'm gonna close this down just a little bit. We're going to do a new source. Google Drive, Butch Phillips.
Okay, so Butch, what was that you was just saying? I thought that was Google Drive.
Well, I created Google Drive. This is what I'm bringing in now. Title. September quotes for success. Just give it a title. Next. I think I need to be on. They've done went and changed. So let me change over to my other drive real quick. No, I won't stay here. That drive should be Dream Vacations.
Natasha, I think you want to make that correction in Butch's name. You saw it.
You used the wrong vowel, didn't you? I get called that a lot. I've got to go in and add my other Google Drive that I used tonight. So basically you would put your Google Drive in, hit import. There's 3 here that you can see that is already I've put in there and it's running. So I've got my blog, I've got travel quotes, everything's right here.
So now, Butch, when you did the copy, when you copied all of those quotes, and you put them in the Excel sheet, do you keep those, or is that just for the transfer?
Oh, I keep those.
Okay. So you keep it in the Excel and you make sure you keep it in all these different places, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, everything I do, that's what I was saying. I have saved stuff. We'll finish out the PowerPoint here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Oh, you did have a question you was going to get to. Harrietta said, how many people do you attract a day?
Right now, Harrietta, Miss Amanda has been doing 100% of our recruiting. So how many comments do you do a day?
Harrietta, go ahead and unmute.
Yeah.
You talking to me?
Both of you. Well, no, you won't be able to unmute.
Oh, she can unmute.
Harrietta, you can, but Amanda can't.
Oh.
When I do it, when I be on TikTok, how many do I get a day?
Yeah.
People engage. I get at least 1 to 2 people a day every day.
How would you like to have 25 or 30?
That's good too. But I'm like you. I'm just starting. I usually don't put myself out on Facebook like that or Instagram like that. I just started. Miss Judy helped me do that, so I just started.
People that are using what we have put together that have been doing it 6 months to a year or more longer than I have. Miss Judy I can tell you someone is using this right now for about 100 new conversion signups a month.
Gee whiz.
And that's in our business. Those that are in the health and wellness and some of the other brands. I know one guy put 10,000 new people into his team in a little over 45 days. Different product, different setup. How many of them lasted, I can't tell you. But I can tell you that.
But it's working. It's bringing them in.
It's working.
Yeah. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. nobody, even when we do belly to belly, don't always stay. So that's not, the thing is, you know, if you get enough people in, some of them are going to stay.
Yep.
And some of them are going to leave. And that's just the name of the game.
Here's a presentation that I did 18 months ago. I just converted it into a new PowerPoint, same stuff. 8 rules to help you maximize the reach and impact of your Facebook Lives. Rule number 1, the delivery. Is your content crucial? Confidence and authenticity is the key. 2, the title. Catchy titles essential for grabbing your audience's attention. 3, consistency, making sure you're doing it every day. This said twice a week. I'm posting 7 to 10 times a day in each one of my social media accounts. Guys, I'm doing no follow-up right now. All I'm doing is conditioning accounts. All I'm doing is putting content and value out. Why am I doing it? Because Frazier said to do it. And I'm going to run out of power. So let me grab a plug here real quick. We went fast.
I had to look real quick. I was making sure that wasn't my computer trying to go to sleep.
That's the only thing it does do, is it eats a lot of power up.
As long as I'm being productive, I don't care. I'll plug it up and give it some more juice.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Let that sucker eat.
Yep.
So, but
Butch, how many social media accounts do you have?
I have a business page, a profile page on Facebook. I have a business page and profile page for Zero to Hero. Amanda has a Facebook page. I have a Instagram business and personal. I have a TikTok, LinkedIn, Telegram, Twitch, Twitter. There's 22 accounts right now that I'm posting into. So the response to answer your question, Harrietta, how many people have I reached out to on a daily basis? I had 28.1 thousand minutes of video watched. And the average length of one of my videos is 8 seconds.
I need that.
Now, as I asked Frazier about a week before convention, okay, Frazier, back in March, we said, let's do this. I've done this. I've created 4 new accounts. All I'm doing is putting content, positive development quotes, travel quotes. I'm doing 6 to 8 posts a day in each account. I'm not putting a call to action. I'm not responding to anybody. I'm not doing anything.
Can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
So do you think we should use, I guess but do you think I should use the same accounts or open up like different ones for like Facebook?
Use your same
The
account.
same one? Okay.
If you want to open one, and after we get done with this, if you get into the coaching program in YouTube, that's something I'll be teaching people how to condition accounts. Yes, starting a new account and conditioning it just for content and just to draw a call to action is proving to be very, very good, but you got to be very, very religious and consistent with it. So that's what's happening with this account, with my TikTok. My TikTok account's through the roof over there. And I haven't talked to anybody in it. So, but now what we're doing is we're taking that account, and for every 3 personal development posts, I'm putting 1 value posts about my business, about AI, how to learn how to use it. So I'm gradually moving my audience from seeing these personal development quotes every day to seeing this quote coming about having network marketing as a part of your life. So that's the big thing that we're working on right now. So I share this just to say, number one, I believe in the universe. I believe in the secret. I'm a student of it. All of this is coming together. If it hadn't been for Delmecia, and I think it was Tamika, wasn't it, that was with you there in the shop?
Yeah, it was Tamika.
Yes, sir.
I'm about 2 to 3 weeks ahead of where I should have said anything, but realize that this whole process, guys, it's about being able to stay consistent. It's about having value. It's about helping other people. You know, if you're out there to take advantage of folks, or if you're looking for folks to sign up, it ain't gonna work. It won't work. You've got to be able to talk to people. You've got to be able to relate to them. Can you imagine somebody reaching out to me and asking me if I want to get involved with some kind of e-com, Bitcoin, or whatever, or insurance? Yeah, no. Number one, that conversation, I'm gonna blow you away. I felt so sorry for my bride the other day. For 3.5 hours, I talked in short sentences, in abbreviations. I got off the phone and said, "What do you think?" And she said, "About what?"
That's what I would have said.
You know,
What you talking about? I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
so, and that's why, you know, tonight, and I'm going to end I'll stop our recording here.